Hi guys, Dan here from my blog WooYTResults.com, and this video is going to discuss two very commonly asked questions that I have seen both on my blog and through many websites online. And that is, can you lose weight with WooYT? And do you need WooYT? I'm going to answer these questions based on my own personal experience and through my perspective, and I hope that this video will be able to help you in some shape or form if you have been considering trying WooYT for your own weight loss efforts, whether for or against. Can you lose weight with WooYT? Does it really work? Is it a scam? Is it all hype? Well, yes, you can lose weight. I lost 20 pounds over the course of about 2 months when I first started, and it worked very well for me. So I am a perfect example, at least, of someone who's actually tried it and lost weight. What I found when I was researching this originally was that all tea actually contains natural qualities which break down fat. It's a substance called polyphenol, and all teas actually have this substance called polyphenol, and it is a key ingredient which assists in breaking down fat within the body. Wheat tea actually contains the highest amount of these fat burning qualities. So that is why you see wheat tea talked about so much, and why it is so popular, because even though many of your teas, such as the green teas, black teas, and all the other varieties that are actually available to you, wheat tea has the highest concentration. So obviously people gravitate towards wheat tea for that reason, and because everybody wants to get the most bang for their buck, I guess you could say. So that's why wheat tea is so popular. It's the most effective for losing weight. Backed by scientific research and case studies. Yes, there are tons of research that and studies that have been done that I've read through. Believe me, it's absolutely boring. If you can actually get through that stuff, more power to you. But some of it is interesting because it does break down and give you good examples of just what it is within WET and how it works for burning fat, and a lot of examples of people who have used it, and the parameters, how they did it, and the success that they used or that they achieved using WET to lose weight. Do you really need WooYT? No, you do not really need WooYT. You don't need any weight loss supplements like the pills, drinks, products, programs to lose weight, guys. That's the bottom line. You may be surprised that I'm saying that, but it is true. There are no magic pills. If the ideal situation is that you have the time, the energy, and the ability to eat right, not feed your body a bunch of junk, and exercise. That's all it takes. A good, healthy diet and exercise. It's incredibly easy to gain the weight, but it does take work to lose it. The reason why the WET is so popular is because it does take a good bit of that work out of the equation to an extent. Busy life, why bother to use it? The bottom line, you may or may not need it, but here's why I do and why I did. A busy life. I found this funny little cartoon here, and it is kind of a good example of what people actually go through these days with their busy lives and schedules. Well, I could fit you in at 2:15 for some affectionate conversation. How does your day look? Basically, the bottom line, guys, is I have a very busy schedule. I've got tons of responsibilities and other things that I have to do. I do not have the ideal situation where I can eat regularly, eat right like I should, and work out, every day, or even every other day. I just don't have the time for it. Yes, you could, argue that point. Oh, well, everybody has 15 or 20 minutes. Well, let's get realistic. Not everybody has that ideal situation, or actually can achieve it. But if you do, if you have the ideal situation where you're able to work out regularly, you're disciplined in your diet, where you eat right, you eat when you should and how often you should, and eat the right foods, and you exercise regularly, man, don't waste your money on this stuff. Why are you even looking for something to lose weight? You don't need it. But a lot of us do, and that's where WET comes in. Other things which influence us. You know, busy lives, busy schedules, never enough time in the day. Everybody goes through that just about. Long and demanding work hours. You know, when I come home from work, I'm tired. I don't feel like going to the gym. I don't have that energy where, you know, I can go right from work, spend, you know, a couple hours at the gym, driving to and from and spending it there and then getting home. Just doesn't work out for me. Active with children. You know, your children have sports, swimming, dance, you know, all those other activities. It takes time, and I don't want to take time away from my children to just go spend a couple hours at the gym, you know, for myself. Restrictive injuries or conditions. I get asked about that a lot. You know, hey, I have this injury or that injury. You know, it's tough for me to get to the gym or do certain exercise. Well, Wu Yi T helps with that because you can do less lesser exercises, not the extreme, you know, workout programs and things that a lot of people suggest. And you're able to cut down a bit on the exercise as opposed to doing a lot of it. So that helps with certain people's injuries. Expensive gym memberships, 30, 40, 50 bucks a pop, you know, a month. Some people just don't have that spare cash to do it. Or some people are just plain lazy. If you're absolutely lazy to the degree where you just sit around the house and you think you can just drink wheat tea to lose weight, well, don't waste your money. It doesn't work that way. Some exercise is going to be needed. You're going to have to put some effort forward, even though it is minor compared to most things that you know, require you to lose weight. You do need to do it. And fast results. You know, some people like to say, you just want a quick shortcut. You're cheating, blah, blah, blah. Well, call it whatever you want. I wanted to get results fast. I wanted to lose the weight fast. You know, it was uncomfortable. It was restrictive for me. I wanted to get rid of it, and it helped. So, bottom line, you know, that's why I started WET. No, you don't need it if you have an ideal, you know, I don't want to say ideal life, but if you have the ideal situation where you can do what you need to do without other negative influences to lose the weight or to maintain, you know, a good weight and not gain it, good for you. WET is not for you. You don't need it. You don't need anything else. But for those of us who need this type of, you know, aid in losing weight, it basically fills the gaps of what, you know, of our, you know, I don't want to say shortcomings necessarily, but, you know, that's what it fills. It fills those gaps. So I hope this video helps you in some way, shape, or form. I do invite you to visit my blog at wetresults.com. I've got some more information on there. I'm hoping to improve it over the upcoming weeks to give you more information and to make it more easily available and found. And there's some other interesting things you can kind of see, get a rundown of what I did to lose the weight. So thanks for watching, and I will see you at my blog.